Just when I think I'm out, they pull me right back in. They pull me right back in. The reason why I quoted Al Pacino from The Godfather Part 3 is because I just can't stop talking about this election, apparently. Apparently, I'm in post-election season. And my friend Ethan told me, or actually showed me a link to a video that Rob DeRusso made about me regarding my political choice. Lord have mercy. I pray to the God I don't believe in that I get a seizure replying to him. Anyway, he starts off the video. I'm not going to play the first 59 seconds, because basically in the video he's like saying how, oh, people should have listened to me. People should have listened to me. People should have listened to me. You know, all that arrogant BS that you hear from people. You should have listened to me. You should. That childish shit, right? I can't stand it. So I'm not gonna play the first 59 seconds, but I want to start at the minute mark, because this is where the key points of my rebuttal to Rob really happens. Okay, here we go.
And all you fucking assholes, and you know who you are, who voted third party, this is your fault. You caused this. You could have just swallowed your pride, stopped being so damn selfish, and went for Hillary. But no, I'm burning a bust. I'm not going to stand by Hillary. I'm not going to unite the base. And all you Democrats have stayed at home because you hate Hillary. You're just as much to blame for this too.
Okay, I want to step right there real quick, and there's 3 points I want to dissect here. Point number 1, yes, I voted for a straight libertarian ticket. Yes, I'm proud that I voted straight libertarian. Why? Because the Democratic base screwed Bernie Sanders over so badly. They already had it predetermined that Hillary was going to get the nomination, so Bernie had no chance whatsoever. So after Bernie got screwed over, and after I seen all those genuine WikiLeaks email leaks and all that, the emails from Debbie Wasserman Schultz and all those people saying we were rigging the election against him, and that we would use his religion against him, and saying that he's an atheistic Jew. We can't have that on the Democratic Party. First of all, that's a key reason why I couldn't support Hillary. Because the reason why she got her nomination was through the same reason Donald Trump got his. Through bigotry and through hatred of somebody's religion or ethnicity. It's pure hate. So they basically want to use Bernie's religion. Yes, he might be non-practicing, but yes, he is a Jewish man, and using his religion against him for the sake of winning a presidential nomination. You know how cold that is? It's just as cold as Donald Trump saying all Mexicans are criminals, all Mexicans are rapists. So I guess some of them are good, but they basically said they're bad. That it's just as bad. That's number 1 reason why I couldn't support Hillary. And the second reason he pointed out was that all those Democrats who stay home and that hate Hillary, you're just to blame for this too. First of all, those Democrats that hated Hillary, those are what you call, Rob, and this hasn't happened since Nixon's election. This is what you call a silent majority. Well, allow me to explain that because you're too clueless to, look this stuff up. A silent majority is when you have a group of people that are so disenfranchised by the system that they don't want to unite with the base or follow the establishment status quo. They're going to vote in the opposite direction as a slap in the face to the party that betrayed them. And a perfect example is Frank Sinatra did this. After Bobby Kennedy basically said, Frank you can't stay with Frank, Jack, because, you know, Frank has connections to the mafia. Stay with Bing Crosby, a Republican. So what did Frank Sinatra do? He got pissed off, rightfully so, and said, you know what? When Nixon runs again, I'm gonna vote for him, and I'm gonna help him campaign. I'm gonna get back at the Kennedys. And he did. It's a strategy that's been used over and over and over again in our American political system. Okay, Rob? And the other thing that I want to point out, which is really frustrating, is, no, I did not cause a Trump presidency. If you want to blame Trump supporters for Trump winning, go ahead. But if you want to belittle middle Americans who literally have been forgotten by the rest of the country,
say goodnight, James. Computer's done.
that says something about you. Middle Americans have been so forgotten by this country.
Now come up and pull the plug.
You know how much they've been forgotten about? I'll tell you how much they've been forgotten about. They haven't been talked about since the Great Depression. So that's what? Almost 90 years? Not almost 90 years ago? The last time they actually ever been, talked about. Because during that time, stories were coming out, people in middle America, their houses were being torn down, used by FDR's use of eminent domain. And these people have been duped to go to California, and there's no jobs for them. And ever since then, middle America was shoved out of the way. And, let's only worry about the East Coast and West Coast, because obviously there's no people that live in the middle of the country. And, well, you know what? They got mad. And you know what they said? We're voting for Trump, and this is our last stand. This is our last stand because nobody apparently seems to care. And, well, their voices prevailed. Their voices prevailed. It's because of them Trump got elected. So you want to belittle them? Go ahead, be my guest. But guess what? That makes you as heartless as the people that forgot them.
Because no, you know what now? We have a Republican president-elect. We have a Republican Congress, Republican Congress, and that's full control of Republicans, and they're going to do whatever they want. They're not looking out for you.